Good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning, everybody who is watching the stream of VRD arrives on air, and it's kinda morning here, so it's kinda a pretty long day for me. And after the stream, I'll have to go and do some things. So I'm kinda limited on both ends of it. In the beginning, I couldn't start it early, unfortunately, and I'll have to kinda do a short one. So let's not waste our time. Don't expect anything to happen. Maybe it's going to be just some relaxed driving. Maybe we got killed. Maybe we just get killed. Maybe we just die in a car crash or in a car glitch. Let's see how it goes. The car we still have, that I checked. Though it's sorta kinda a little bit dark. Okay, let's stop the music. Let's add some gamma. Everybody. That's our car. That's our character. Haven't played this character in a while. Been doing a lot of soldering. But I'm almost, well, I mean, I'm done with the audio connectivity for the second PC, a real second PC that can be really used to play games alongside the first PC and stream them. Got stuck somewhere. Let's get out of here. So we are in Kulna. We could maybe loot Kulna a little bit. What do you think? Maybe we could just take a look at Kulna loot really fast. Yeah, let's take a look at the loot here. Not all the houses, maybe just a couple. Kinda curious what this place still can offer after all the changes. The changes are like, it's something that's happening almost every stream. There's always an AK-101 magazine. This character's using Saiga. Not sure if he wants to stay, if he wants to keep the Saiga, or if we should change it to something else. That's a UMP. Looked unfamiliar like that without a magazine. UMP spawned here. I have a feeling that the loot has finally become more random. So you can find things, for example, here. I mean, this is like a K101 magazine. Another one. You can find loot here that back then, and I won't even be able to tell you when. Back then, at some point, and for quite some time, it actually was pretty hard to find here. Audio, yeah, audio at full. Feels a little bit quiet. Nothing on the seal. There's a belt though. Do I have a belt? Yeah, let's get a belt maybe for another character. A nice backpack, but we have a nice backpack already. Don't need that. I don't know why I need the CK101 magazine. I don't know, let's keep it. Going just to spend a minute looting this place, just to learn a little bit about the ways of loot. Relearn. zombie that lost interest pretty fast. What's that? 9 mils. 9 mils are nice because that's my sidearm. Yeah. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Hope nobody heard it. Anything around here? Strange, this house seems to be not really spawning a lot. I have a suspicion that's kinda been going for some time that this house, some of these houses, they would spawn things, but unfortunately under these piles of bricks and whatnot. So hello, you I'm taking, and you I'm taking. That I totally forgot about, but let's pick up some explosives, because why not? This is freaking loud. Notifications on my phone are really loud. Let's make them quieter. There's a little bit of loot over there. Strange, nothing in this car. Maybe something is in the trunk, but I'm not going to take off the lid. Scope. Let's put it on our shotgun, because why not? It's nice to have a shotgun with a scope. Something just got gassed. Strange, the cars tonight seem to be what was that? Not really offering a lot of loot. Which is strange. Oh, this will come in handy. No, I actually don't really need it. Let's just take a fresh one. Maybe we should check the surroundings. I mean, driving is nice, but I have a feeling we are not going to find a lot of players to actually offer our services to, our transportation services. That's what I wanted to do. So maybe at this time of day it's better just to drive around looking for bases. People would often kinda make bases, build bases around here in Dolnik, I mean. What's that? Nothing interesting. Okay. Back to the road, back to the street of Kulna. This place is called Kulna, this ruined village. So it used to be like the best military area on the map, but these days it kinda competes with Polyana. Ooh, that's eerie. This helmet's levitating on top of this stove. That's eerie. I guess Halloween's coming or something. Radio. Some rounds that I don't need. So here in Kulna, everything spawns military, even deer stands. It was a screamer. How did you... Yeah, I probably hit the first time. It was his helmet that protected him. That one heard me somehow. Or maybe not me, maybe somebody else is around. Which would be strange but possible. Kulna is a place that, well, I mean, I heard a couple times shots from here. I found bases. I've seen stashes here, encountered stashes, but people, not really. Okay, I'm just picking up all this stuff. I don't know why. 556. Because maybe why not? Can leave it in the car and then lose it all together with the car. Another UMP. That thing is making noises. Small building here. Gun cleaning kit, why not? Oops, another one. Okay, should have shot him. But just going to use the good old way. We use the good old way. So even deer stands here spawn military. Military loot, rounds and things like that. Ammunition. So here we have another 101. and bayonet and some rounds. Though not a lot of guns. Well, I mean, not a lot of big guns so far. No, I can actually pick it up. It's not completely in the floor. So this is Viher. A popular thing. Pretty popular thing to find around here. Well, in the sounds these days. I haven't really used it to an extent that after that I would call it that I would say that I really learn how to use it. So my experience with Viher is super limited. Real experience. This house spawns military too, though not much, especially the first floor. Second floor is a tad better. So it is surrounded by the hunting zombies. It's like hunting area, but still military. Everything's military here. Yeah, there's a house over there. I kind of want to check it. I thought it was a screamer. Let's see. We still have like 4 more houses to loot this place completely, to check everything, to be done with it completely. It's a nice knife, but we don't need it. We have a bayonet in our seat. So after they changed the zombie distribution, it's now kinda feels sometimes strange. So normally how it used to be, and don't ask me when, some time ago, it used to be that all the zombies would be in this field. You start going through this field and you start running into some super serious problems right away, because all the zombies would just be there. On the other side, you could just kill them all in one place and be done with it. Come on, nothing here in the attic. Nothing in the attic. Oops, careful. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck, I said, and got stuck like 3 times. Yeah, these houses probably spawn things. Oh, Okay, we are finding grenades tonight. That's cool. Would be nice to find a container to bury them somewhere for the future, but oh, here we go. The first big gun in here, an SKS. A little bit disappointing for this place. Have just an SKS. Okay, there's some of them. Where are you running to? Oh, that's even more interesting than just some random pieces of military equipment. There's a lot of AK-101 magazines. That's like tonight I found 3 or 4 already. But more than that, we found grenades. And there's even a mine that I don't really have room for, but if we play around a little bit. Agent 1 Mixer, good evening, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Or good afternoon, or good morning. And the last house left to check. Where's it though? Over there somewhere. Over here. That did not really work. Oops. The barrel smoking, the suppressor smoking in the rain. Nice. Another AK-101 magazine. Ooh, rider jacket. They used to be pretty common. Again. Some time ago, but what time ago? Don't know. Some time ago. Used to be pretty common. These days, yeah. This is like the highest probably loot tier zone. Loot zone? Highest tier loot zone. Nothing really in this house. Okay, let's get to the car. Let's drive around maybe a little bit, but not that far. I don't think we are going far. I think we are staying in the area for now. Nothing really interesting I found. There's a truck somewhere here, I think, in these trees. You kinda can hide a car actually in here somewhere there is like a group of pretty dense bushes. Yeah. This ruined building. Drove here. And pretty much like here, you can hide a car in the middle of Kulna. Well, if not a car, then definitely something like a small stash. Maybe just a shelter. We checked already. I think I forgot to check this one. What do you have? Lots of assault vests here, but no backpacks, unfortunately. I bet those backpacks spawn in a completely different part of the map. Some food though, and another grenade. The food we need because this character for some reason gets pretty cold. Though, oops, that wasn't planned. The parkour is not working properly. This. It's a part for an M4. Nice. Rain sounds amazing. Yeah. Sounds really cool. Indeed. Here we have our car waiting for us. Let's do what? Let's leave all the grenades in the car, because it's quite some weight. It's really quite some weight. And the mine too. And this stuff, of course. And these two. So what this car has, it's not like my stuff. I think I just simply got the ditch half of it. Not half of it, the majority of it. This I picked up, but the shotgun, yeah. Backpack, other things, don't really need them. This vest too. What this car needs, considering what it has, it's actually a little bit of nails. Yeah, then it will become possible to actually make stashes, build crates. Got the suppressor damaged. Let's reload. Oh, still 2 grenades on me. Yeah, my stamina is actually pretty low even without any grenades. Okay, let's maybe drive a little bit. Yeah, I forgot about the spark plug, I think. Plus, we will have to visit the gas station. There's one gas station nearby. So let's actually go and visit that gas station first. Let me take a look at the map, how to get there faster. I don't want to spend half of the day just driving dirt roads around here. Bear with me. So we are 2 steps away from the gas station. And the easiest way to get there would be to... Ah, interesting. I didn't know there was a road there. So there is a road there. There's a road that goes almost to the gas station. Let's try to get out of this forest. Got stuck. Just get between these two trees. Then to the road. The windshield seems to be pretty dirty. Is just a tad loud to my taste, though I think they made it less loud. Okay, before going to the gas station, let's check on one of the houses in the area. I don't remember if Dolnik has a gas station. Oops. Killed some zombies here, but the bodies are gone already. So that's pretty fast, I would say. This place I just wanted to check really fast if we have any activity around here. Yep, we do have some activity around here. Oops. Yeah, I have a standard problem of Daisy. Got disconnected because of the amount of loot in there. Okay. Get reconnected. Hope we are still alive. Hope we didn't bring the car to the base owners. The server is unreachable. It reports that the server is unreachable for me. Okay, maybe the way I approached that base kinda weirded the server out a little bit. Let's just give it a sec. Let's try again. Okay, this looks more promising. I got the timer, which is interesting. So I guess the server just got kinda stopped in its tracks. Maybe for my character. Okay. Oh yeah. That rubber band I haven't had in a very, very long time. So the server lost my position completely and entirely. And lost it pretty far away from the base. Okay, let's hope it doesn't happen again. Maybe it's because this place is like full of loot. It's quite possible. Okay. There is a target to raid. So maybe even to raid it just using the crossbows. Oh, hi. Where did you come from? That one was sorta kinda pretty well armed. Okay. Let's go and get some gasoline now. The way I kinda found. The way I kinda wanted to try, because I don't remember ever using that rod. Great, good evening, welcome. In YouTube chat and then in Twitch chat. Sorry, I wasn't really looking at my YouTube chat. I got disconnected because of the server lag, because of the probably piles of loot in that base. So welcome. Oops. Swov, good morning. Good morning. So, what was I talking about? Yeah. Just a short stream today. I'm again ended up being a little bit sorta late, like around 6 hours late, at least not 12 hours late. So I'm kinda a little bit limited, still time restricted, but at least a little bit of time to play DayZ. Okay, that's the road, I think. Oh yeah, I didn't know there was a road. Well, I mean, yeah, I knew there was a road through these woods, but that it would start here. Like PvP server, I like servers without rules. So where I can do whatever I like. So if I want to shoot, I would shoot. If I don't want to shoot, I would just talk. For example, last time I played, I rode this car. I found a guy on the coast. And gave him a lift. That didn't really work well for him. He just, I think he maybe got disconnected and then lost a little bit, sorta kinda. Never found his way back to the server. So I just kind of tried to work as a taxi. But then again, a couple days before that, I just shoot a guy without talking. So I like to play servers that don't have any rules, any specific designated areas, any like rules of engagement and whatnot. Just your standard DayZ servers, classic ones. Okay, careful here, because there's like fallen trees. Okay, if this gas station, okay, I think there was one that was broken. Crypt, thank you very much for the invite. No, I'm not interested. Yeah, that's the thing about these pumps. They are broken. Cannot get anything from them. That's, I think, the only gas station on the map that's like really broken. You cannot use them. Not a single one of them. Okay. Oh yeah, Desert Eagle magazine, finally. Though I don't have rounds. But I have a Desert Eagle magazine now. As for the servers I play on, I kind of always have something in mind. Where I want to go and what I want to do. And most of the time that would be something vanilla. And I always have a feeling that that's pretty easy to understand. That I just simply don't get enough time even to just play on vanilla. So, and then I have like maybe a whole list of other servers I would like to play on. So, but yeah, when you get only like a couple hours a day to play, sometimes just an hour, and you cannot really do DayZ like that. So, yeah, of course you would be feeling like you are not getting enough time. As for PvP, I actually can recommend the server that's a friend of the channel, friend of mine is running. Deathmatch by Crimson Zamboni. I think it can be Deathmatch something, Livonia, Namalsk, Chernarus, or it can be just without anything. Just Deathmatch by Crimson Zamboni. It's specifically written mod, Deathmatch mod, by Crimson Zamboni himself. It's not somebody else's Deathmatch mod, it's Crimson Zamboni's mod. And the idea of that mod is to have as vanilla DayZ gunplay experience as possible, and in general just vanilla DayZ, as vanilla as it gets. The only thing that's not vanilla, if you like run this mod with modded maps like Namalsk or Derail or whatnot, the mod supports a lot of maps. So I really like that server and I really like that mod because it does not require even downloading. It's like a server-side modification. Wait a second, did I miss a turn? I think I missed a turn somehow. So, and because of it, of course, it's like super lightweight. Yeah. Deathmatch by Crimson Zamboni, that's the mod I'm talking about, and that's the server I'm talking about. So if you want to have some... Oops, that's not the rod. If you want to have some fast PvP fix, yeah, Deathmatch Namalsk. Deathmatch, sorry, Namalsk. Deathmatch something or Deathmatch nothing by Crimson Zamboni. Okay. Just driving across this field, hoping it doesn't have any fences. That's all guest over there. It's a little bit disappointing. I kind of wanted to go there. What was that noise? A fox? That didn't sound like a fox. Okay, good enough for now. Let's see if we have any neighbors around here. Maybe let's go over there. There's a lot of rocks in here and fallen trees. Just careful. And while the rocks you usually can see tree stumps, small ones and sharp looking ones. We got... Oops, okay. Now we got stuck. Yeah, there's a rock. And there's a tree stump. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's try to push it laterally. Okay, it is working. Good. Just probably having a little bit more stamina would be nice. Where? Ooh, what the actual hell? Not the way I wanted to go, but okay, let's push it just over that rock. Oh god. Okay. It rolled back and actually hit me. And pretty seriously. Okay, almost there. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Anything got damaged on me? Lost just a ton of health because of the car. And let's push you out there. Just like that. Where you going? What the actual hell? Want to push you in this corner. Is it possible? Yeah. Okay, maybe I can just get out of here. This, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Like this, like this. Like this, sliding from behind that rock, sliding out. Oh yeah, we stomp. Fallen tree. Tree that was not easy to just ignore. Oops. The small tree actually ended up having hitbox. Okay, that's not the best position, but better than nothing. Let's take the spark plug. Got it actually worn already. Do we have any neighbors? Let's check it. I once encountered a huge basin here. Like gigantic. And I don't think the owners ever returned to that base. Because I mined that base. And after quite some time, I stepped in my own mines in there. So I blew myself up. So that's Dolnik down there. Is it still gassed? By the look of it, it's not gassed anymore. So of course, if there is a base here, you should be able to see it right away. But if it's just a barrel in a tree or like a shelter, you'll be looking all day for that type of stuff. Let's take a look a little bit at Dolnik a little bit. It's like electrical or telephone pole standing in the middle of a field. I'm just going to maybe check a couple buildings here where people usually build bases. Would be nice, of course, to find some rounds for the Desert Eagle, but they seem to be super rare. Oh no, it's still gassed. So it's this side that's not gassed. Okay, I gotta start eating all this food. Okay, I didn't see that from the car, unfortunately. Like, properly gassed. New bases and garages. So maybe we are on the outskirts of the cloud. Ah, no. Not really. Cannot really go in deep. Okay. That's sorta unfortunate. Let's consider that this zombie died because of the toxic gas. That building doesn't look like it has anything inside. Oh crap. Okay. That's too close. That's too close too. Okay, enough going into this gas zone. New shoes. Okay, I don't want to get the disease. But my shoes are still in good condition, so cannot really complain. Looking for me? This actually feels looted. There's like barely any loot. Usually there's way more. This feels like the one in Gliniska on the coast. Almost like we have a base somewhere nearby. Okay, while this place is gassed, let's go and check on the other place. The sheep are always there. The zombies are pretty far from the city, from the town, but that's a new zombie distribution for you. Where do we need to go? Somewhere over there. So since I'm not leaving the area, let's well, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking for the bases in the area. Try to raid some of them. I don't know. Keep an eye on them. Though I leave the area, I won't be able to keep any eye on anything in here. This character actually was supposed to stay on the coast, so next time maybe we will move him to the coast. He's not the one who's like looking for explosives. He's not the one that goes to the bunker. He's the one that stays on the coast. Though a sub goal for him could have been to find enough things for... Are you coming? For visiting gas zones, like enough NBC stuff. Yeah, you can see the lumber mill from here. This is like insane. One of the most amazing changes the devs made. It's like increasing the rendering distance. Okay, nothing here, and we have, I think, an empty basin here. Yeah, completely empty. Okay. Let's check those trees. Let me see. Nothing in here. Okay then. I kinda completely forgot that I still don't have a proper scope for my blaze. And with that scope, for me personally, it's not really a sniper rifle. Not even close. Hunting scope or bust. Some 9 mils in good condition. Okay, back to Dolnik. Back to Dolnik, and that's not Dolnik, that's the road that goes to Dolnik. Gotta check these woods too, but not today. Cannot have everything checked today. There's a well in Dolnik, but I don't think I can get to it. The way it's currently gassed, I don't think it's possible. Interestingly enough, this place spawns those, well, not the most basic shoes, but the ones that are probably the next step. Well, no pun intended. Next step, one step away from the basic shoes. Like, it would be like first these ones, athletic, and then running, I think. I think they're just the same, it's a different texture. Okay. It's still gassed. Unlucky. Okay. Let's go to the car then. So I'm not sure for how long it's going to stay here, because I don't remember even like hearing the artillery, the shells hitting the Dolnik. So Maybe it's something we didn't hear at all. I think it's somewhere around 40 minutes or something like that. But for how long? For 40 minutes. But when those 40 minutes started, yeah, zero ideas. Going across an open field here. But this is an open field at the edge of the map. Though there are people, and I kind of myself do it sometimes, that would specifically go following the edges of the map. Specifically would be like looking for things at the edges, and that's why leaving cars, stashes or building bases, that's not really a good strategy. So you always try to go a little bit inland. Did I leave the car? Where it was a little bit more flat, I think. Here? No. Here? No. Here? No. Over there. Yeah, pretty visible, not really that well hidden. Not a great spot. But at this point I gotta call it a day. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. So I really got to run. Unfortunately couldn't start the stream earlier. Had to meet a person early in the morning. Couldn't and cannot really continue it for any longer than this. I wish I could, but not today. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. YouTube people, thank you for watching on YouTube. Leave a like if you like this video. Subscribe for more. We play DayZ, we play GeoGuessr, usually when it's nighttime in Europe, but activate your notifications to be sure, because I can be even within these time limits. Yeah, they're pretty wide. So let's Twitch people, thank you for watching it on Twitch, thank you for lurking. Don't really have a lot of viewers, but we still got to do a rate. We always rate people when we wrap things up, so bear with me. Let's see what's going on in our section of DayZ, of Twitch, now DayZ section. Okay, let's see, for example, if we can rate this person. No, I cannot even watch their stream for some reason. Recently I kinda see that a lot, that I cannot get their video. Agent Mixer, is it something on my end? That's like strange. Gotta probably redirect Twitch through VPN.
Gotta put a battery in it.
Okay, that's open. That works. It's me looking for somebody to rate. No, Agent Mixer, yeah, you can, but Recently I've been kinda encountering a lot of streams that I just cannot watch. Just bear with me. Let me find somebody to read. Maybe this person. No, I cannot watch them either. So strange. Error 1000, it reports me. So I can see some streamers, I can watch some streamers, but I cannot watch some other. And I sorta cannot really see what's the problem here. So some streams load like immediately, and some streams give me error 1000. Okay, bear with me. I'm going to fix it right away, changing the rules of my firewall, rules of my VPN. Just give me a second. So let's copy just all the Twitch stuff from one column to another. Here we go. Let's see if we can open those streams now. So for example, maybe they like just wrapped things up and it wasn't properly telling me what was going on. So if people like just entered their streams and but they would still be in the list of active streamers. Maybe it's that. Let's go and say hi to Flower Girl. They enjoying some DZ as according to the title, as wife and husband. So the links in the chat. They're playing on a console by the look of it. And I will see you all tomorrow. That's it for tonight or this morning. Goodbye and good night, Agent Mixer, Crypt, Swolf, and Lurkers. See you all pretty soon.